Hello everyone, this is actually pretty crazy. We got ourselves some custom campaigns in the in-game Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager with the features from D&D's 5e Spelljammer mod, which allows you to go to the space galleon here that you can see. This is a really cool mod that's in the in-game mod manager. Now, all you have to do is go speak to this little Trito fella here, Popper, and you can buy yourself the deed. So whenever you go to trade with him, he'll have an item here for the title deed from space. So all you're going to do is just going to buy that there, and once you got that item, it'll allow you to transport yourself into the new location, which is actually really cool, and it comes with its own waypoint. So you use this spell here, and we make our way away. So now we have ourselves that new location, and we can go to the space galleon in the Astral Sea that's just behind my head there. So once you get this new region, there is some new stuff to explore with it. So as you can see here, you now have adventures in space. This is actually mind-blowing to me. I didn't think that this was legit, and here we are. We got ourselves the ability to travel to a space galleon. It's got its own waypoint there, and this serves as your camp as you go to continue through this little mini campaign. And it's just beautiful. Like, look at that. It's incredible. Like, literally mind-blowing to see something like this in Baldur's Gate 3's literally in the mod manager. Like, this is on mod.io. It's also available on Nexus, but I didn't think that this was possible with the in-game toolkit. But you just go ahead here to the Spelljamming Helm, and then we got ourselves some different options depending on the class that you're playing as. I'm playing as a Sorcerer Wizard. So we can use our innate power, travel to the nearest city Lower Rock, the Spacecrafter Inn, or the Shattered Sanctum, or explore the Astral Sea. So I guess we'll show you the Astral Sea here. And this brings us into a new little campaign fight. So we're fighting some giant space hammers. Shouts out to Boo, who we may as well bring out against them, who's not the same size as them. He's a miniature space hamster, so it's pretty funny. With this little campaign, there's a bunch of different things. Like there's treasure crates here that you can explore and grab. I'm just going to go quickly take out these space hamsters. I feel bad for making Minsk have to come and do this, but and boom, they're taken care of there. So they drop 400 experience there, and you can go ahead and grab the loot from them, which is just like red apples. But there's also these treasure crates here, so we can go ahead over here, grab the loot, and it comes with some different items. Also, if you got different items from other mods, they'll appear here. But we got a scroll of summon giant space hamster, and this will temporarily add it to your team. What's cool about that too is it's a unique spell. There's a few different unique spells that come with this, and you can also go ahead here and learn the spell. So I got myself that wizard dip just for the sole purpose of doing something like this. So you go into the wizard spells, and we got ourselves a giant space hammer. So once you prepare that spell, you can then summon in your own little space hamster. So we'll pop this guy down. I guess he's not a miniature one, he's actually quite large, a giant space hamster. So it uses the same model as Boo, but we're out in the astral plane here with our giant space hamster. It's really cool. You can then use your astral bow to return to the ship and continue on with the rest of the campaign. We're all taking pretty hefty damage there, but as you continue to go along with this space, there's different locations. So we'll use this to go here to the Spacecrafter Inn, which is a little town with some merchants there that'll sell some unique stuff. And yeah, more adventures in space. This is actually a very cool campaign. So here we are landing at the location, and then we can just go ahead here and make our way to it. So it's very well done. I am super shocked at this. This mod, again, is made by Bib Qwerty-san here, and I'm honestly blown away by how well done this is. Also, the deadly air in space. I guess we'll just have to give ourselves some extra health. I'm blown away by how beautiful this area is. All the new stuff that's added with this mod is incredible, and there's more stuff to come. So here's another battle that we get ourselves into. There's a few different combat situations. Like, it's pretty cool. The custom quests and things that you get to do in this mod is fantastic. So I guess we don't have enough movement speed for that, unfortunately. But yeah, this is a very fun mod that adds a whole lot of new stuff into Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm actually so amazed by what is done here. And our giant space hamster over there does not do a great job of pathfinding and making its way over here, so that's just one thing. It's probably because of the large size of it. But we're continually taking a bit of damage here just due to not being able to breathe in space, which there is items that you can help with that. So we're making our way here to the big town, and yeah, this is just so cool to see. I didn't know that this was legit. Like, I was actually kind of surprised whenever I saw this, because I was assuming that was just like what they planned to potentially bring to the game, or if it was just marketing. I was actually kind of clueless about this. I did not know how in-depth this mod is, so I'm just kind of making our way through here so I can show off the locations. But this is the inn. Very beautiful. I love the astral plane and the brief moments that you get to explore this in actual Baldur's Gate 3. It's just so cool to see this here in a new campaign. And the space galleon being your little camp there is super cool too. I'm just so blown away by this. So we're making our way to the inn here. There's a few other locations too that come within this, so we're got a lot of combat. So we're now making our way in here, and it's cool because it actually looks like you're suffocating from not having oxygen, which is pretty funny. So the door is locked, but don't worry about that. I guess we can't break it down. So I applied a radiating orb so you can see a little bit better inside here, but it's meant to be a bit dark, and that's kind of cool too. So after you make your way through here, you do get to see this nice little thing here. So we got this painting, and then this skeleton here that's just hanging his head in depression. And then there's also a bed here and a backpack. So it's got a beautiful view here of this location. And there's also a little flower there, or mine. You're not even sure what that is, but yeah, this is at the end of this area here, and you can see off into the distance. There's some other stuff going on there, but really nice little ending area here, but there's more to explore. So now we are traveling to the Shattered Sanctum here. There's some really nice little cutscenes here of seeing the space galleon go along in the sky. It's beautiful. Like, I'm just the beauty behind this mod, it's just next level, and I'm still incredibly amazed that this is in the actual Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. Now, I don't see this coming to console due to everything that's going on with this, but it's on PC, so if you got a PC, you can play this. Who's to say it can't come to console? It's very unlikely, but who knows what'll happen whenever this does get, I guess, tested, because it seems to work pretty stable. But I don't know what Larian's take on any type of campaign mods is, and they might just not be able to approve something like this. But seriously, super cool to see. As we go into the center of the Shattered Sanctum here, you can see a giant skull there. And then you can also kind of go over here to the cultists and take them all out. So I'm just going to use a cheat mod just to make easy work of this. So we'll just spam that fireball there, that didn't do anything. So once the cultists are taken care of, then we got ourselves this little portal here, which allows us to continue on our adventure. So this isn't the largest campaign, but it's got something going on there, and you got this really epic ending here. So as we continue to move along, we got ourselves these murder comets, and then the this fella here. So another cult leader, which you can imagine what's going on here if you know much about Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just going to quickly take care of all these once again, just to further show off this mod in its detail, because I would recommend just playing this normally, obviously not cheating on this. This is just for the emphasis of showing off the mod itself. So yeah, it's beautiful. So there we go, we got this all taken care of. We took care of the cult leader, who just has a rusty short sword and some gold. But as we go around here, you can see there's a lot of different stuff happening. It's just an absolute gorgeous view, and you can see the space galleon off in the distance, and there's another space galleon over there. We're just continually taking damage because of the we don't have an oxygen tank yet, but yeah, you can see here this is very well detailed. So unfortunately, Gale just went down. There's some body bags in this area, and Gale will probably be in one here soon. So here is the camp for it if you go inside the galleon, and it's pretty cool. You got all your companions here. You can end the day. You got Withers, you got the magic mirror here, Volo, and accessories. You also got yourself your cat, and obviously a giant space hamster here. So this is pretty cool. And then if you want to, I guess you can't exit back up through there, but I guess probably one of the other ladders here. Now, what's cool about this is you can camp here, and I feel like there's going to be more stuff coming with this mod as well. And the final area is the lower rock. It should have been the first area that I went to, because this is where you get all the goodies from. But you can see, again, another little cutscene to show off this location, and it's beautiful. The stars in the background, the astral plane, it's just all beautiful. So with this is where you can get yourself some items to be able to survive. And there's a Githyanki Buccaneer here, and a bunch of different NPCs. Now, there's merchants here that you can go to and purchase from so that you can survive out in the space. Pretty cool stuff. You got guards as well, and we'll just go for a little tour of the town here. Beautiful locations, and actually quite mind-blowing that this is in the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager itself. So just going through here is a fisherman. He's got some different fish and charm of instant air bubbles, so this gives you the ability to survive out there. So this is what you want to be using. to scroll. And this is also another item that allows you to make 3 thieves tools for your adventure. Pretty interesting. But yeah, there's those air bubbles which let you survive without dying, so you definitely want to come here first. But yeah, there's a bunch of NPCs in the area. It's got that space theme going on real good, and I'm just actually mind blown at the detail that is in this mod. So yeah, this is a very cool mod. Big fan of the Spelljammer mod that Bib QWERTY-san has put together, and I definitely encourage you, if you're on PC, to give this a shot because it's just so cool to see. So yeah, this is the custom campaign mod that's literally in the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager. It even has plasmoids, as cool as that is. So yeah, and slimes. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. This is a really cool sign of what's to come next in Baldur's Gate 3, and I'll see you all in the next video.